at it, he puts all of these countries first. He puts Hamas first. He puts Hezbollah first. He puts the environmental maniacs first. And I'm all for the environment. Nobody is more for it than me. But they're trying to destroy our country. You know, China is now building a coal plant a week. And we're not building anything. We're not building anything. The windmills aren't working. The most expensive form of energy ever. Germany tried it. They wanted to go for windmills and solar. They would have been out of business in about 3 months. Can't fire up the big factories, can't do it. And you have clean, beautiful natural gas. You have clean coal. You have great things. We have more, by the way, we have more liquid gold under our feet, right? Mr. Congressman, great job you did. Great speech. Great speech, Michael. But they put everyone first except us. He puts America last, and he puts our workers last. He puts our safety last. We don't know. You know, the people coming into our country, many, many terrorists coming in. They just did this chart on one of the fake news stations. I couldn't believe it. This is real news. 2019, they showed that under Trump, there were no terrorists. We had all sorts of bans. We had bans on everything. We didn't like people. We didn't like countries. We didn't like what was happening in the country. We didn't let them in. But we had big bans, and we got approval through the Supreme Court of the United States. It was very controversial. But we never had a terrorist attack during the 4 years that I was president, and we won't again. We won't again. Won't happen. You know, I wanted to talk about that so badly during my term. I said, you know, it's 2.5 years, 3 years, 3.5 years. I wanted to talk about it, Michael. I wanted to say, we never had a terrorist, but I didn't want to, I was afraid what might happen the next day. But we got through 4 years without an attack, and they knew they can't attack. They can't attack when Trump is president. Not going to happen. Because as your president, I put America first every single time, every day, and every night. But before we can defeat crooked Joe Biden this November, we first turn, and we have to, the page forever on America Last. He actually says, we've got to stop MAGA. Do you ever see him? Like, how about the scene where he had like the devil's colors behind him, right? And he's up there. Now, fortunately, he was stuttering badly, and he just, and this is not from any problem other than the brain's not working too well. We got to put America, make America great again. Oh, is that what it means? Because he doesn't know. If you asked him, what does MAGA stand for, he would not be able to tell you. And I've called for cognitive tests. I actually think anybody running for president should have tests. I think, and I pass them every time. Dr. Ronnie Jackson gave me the first one. Anybody running for president. I don't think Nikki would pass the test, I really don't. But anybody running for president, regardless of age, I think they should pass the test. Vice president, certain positions, they say it's not constitutional. I'd be willing to waive it. Let's waive that. But I think they should. Haley is the candidate of globalists and warmongers who want to spend trillions and trillions of dollars on endless wars. She's always in favor of fighting wars.